Hello and welcome to my basic redstone tutorial. Redstone can be used for lots of things. You might have seen like some of the big computers and combination locks people have made, and you want to know how to make it yourself. This is what I'm holding right now is redstone dust. You mine it up from redstone ore. When you put it down, it makes a block like that, and it will automatically link up to any adjacent block or block one below, like that, or a block that's one above, like this. So that's how, and redstone power can carry along 15 blocks along redstone wire. You'll see it's light and it's got redstone particles coming out, but it will only go 15 blocks, and then it stops like this. And to get it to go further, I just need to get this into my inventory. You need a redstone repeater, which is also used for one way. It looks like this. It's used for one-way redstone. It's used for delay. So, for example, this redstone torch is a power source, so it will power this redstone. So there are several types of power source, and redstone torches are very useful because redstone power can turn them off. It's also one way, and I'll turn it around so you can see if I put. By right-clicking on one, you move that little pin, and the further back from the front the pin is, the longer the delay. So if I put the torch here, you'll now see that there's a bit of a delay before it goes on to the rest. So that's how the repeaters work. But you can also turn a redstone torch off, either because you can apply power to a block. That won't pass it on, but so this redstone, it will apply power to this block that the redstone torch is on, and then that means the redstone torch will go off like that. And it also works, actually, I'll leave that there, if they're connected to the side of the block. So if they're connected to that block in any way, the redstone torch will turn it off. So that's quite useful. So like if you had a lever, and when the lever was on, you wanted it to close a door, that's how you would do it, because this changes around the redstone. So now this bit doesn't have redstone power, but if I take away this torch, then it does. So that's quite useful. Now, go away, sheep. It's getting in my way. So redstone, it can be used to open and close doors, and not just iron doors, but it can be used to open and close wooden doors as well. So you see, when it gets power, oh, I've done this wrong. Oh, it actually has to be pointing towards the door, like that. So that can be used to open and close it. And another type of power is a switch. You can right click on it to turn it on or off. And another power type is a button. You can only place it on the sides of blocks. You can't just place it on the floor like that. You right click to use it, it will turn it on and off. So that's also quite useful. So I'll just set a little thing up here. So now that it won't work because the redstone. Oh no, it does work. Oops, sorry, my bad. So this will leave the door open. The button will close it. So now there's several other power types. There's stone pressure plates, and there's wooden pressure plates. So they're slightly different. They both activate when a player, an animal, or any sort of mob walks on them. But the difference, the wooden pressure plate will activate when you throw an item on it. A stone pressure plate won't. So that's the difference. I won't show you how to craft these, but there's plenty of places you can find this, and I don't actually know how to craft them. I just use mods to get them in. So, what else? Okay, also, there's pistons. So, this isn't going to be like a piston tutorial or anything, but when you place it, it will face towards you, so, like that. And when you apply redstone power to a piston, not like that, like this, it will extend, and when you take away the power, it will go back. So these can be used to move blocks around. So if I put a grass block there, it will push out the block and then go back. So I could then set it up. So there's another piston over here. No, I don't know like that. Not there. Then that. Okay, get away, sheep. Get away. Okay. That's messed it up. No, I want to fill this back in. I want a torch here. Redstone here. Here. So when I flick this lever, it's not extending that one anymore. Okay. I know why. Okay, there. So one will always be extended, and you can like put a block in the middle, and maybe make a doorway around it so that this will open and close the door. Oh yeah, you'll also. It's not working. You need repeaters and stuff, but I'm not sure exactly how pistons work. But then a sticky piston, because you saw they only pushed it. But a sticky piston is magical, and when I put a lever down here, because it's sticky, you push it and it pulls back. So that's quite useful. So I'm trying to think if there's. Oh yeah, also a redstone torch will power a block above it. I should have mentioned this earlier, but like that. So that's quite useful sometimes for getting current to go up vertically. Redstone torch, block, torch, block, torch, block. So you'll notice that bit there is on, and now if I make a lever for this, if I turn that bottom one off, this is now off. So that's quite useful. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't think there is. So say goodbye. I'll fly over to a village that I noticed, and I'll use the best block in the game. So I'll fly over here with my beautiful block, and I'll use the glory of redstone to set it off from a distance. And it will probably crash my computer because I'm recording, but okay, recording length, so I'll just set this up. But feel free to skip forward a bit if you don't want to watch all of this. This is not subtle at all. It's a very small village. It's nice. I'll just meet the villagers. Oh, forges? I didn't know they spawned. I'm just going to explore it first. What else is there? Nothing in here. Oh yeah, there's a villager in here. Oops, I broke his door. Oh well. Well, it looks like it's only his village, so it won't be for much longer though. So I then use my redstone wire. Oh, you can't place on half blocks, so just get rid of it. I need to get quite a long way. Okay, I think here will be good enough. I'll put a button here, and now some repeaters to give me some nice delay before the boom of fire and explosion. And if I wasn't on creative, I would probably kill myself. So yes, here what else can I put a repeater here? Repeaters are also a thing about them that I forgot to mention before. Where's my... No, I can't use TNT blocks to demonstrate cobblestone. When you apply power to the repeater, it will give power to directly in front, not the sides, but the block in front, the block one above in front, but not the block below in front. So that's something to note. So I'll set it off. Oh no! Ah, beautiful. Okay, that was quite a small explosion, but I wonder if the village is okay. Let's see. I can't see him. I think he might have died. Oh no, he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay.